Hey, my name's Jonathan Root of Rootberry. Here's a much more in-depth look at how to be a megastar on YouTube. First things first, try to get a good name on YouTube, one that does not have numbers on it. For instance, Human Spam is much better than John Cena is the Duty 90210. Don't be a hater. Life is too short to surround yourself with negative people. If you post videos on YouTube, you will get haters. And just remember, most haters live miserable lives, and they're not worth your time. Sometimes I do respond to haters because the comedy in responding is irresistible. But as I said before, they're not worth your time. You want to spend your time creating cool videos and establishing relationships, because that's really what it's about. The book, The No Asshole Rule, says, assholes have a devastating cumulative effect, partly because nasty interactions have a far bigger impact on our moods than positive interactions. 5 times the punch. Translation: it takes 5 positive comments to overcome that one comment where somebody's just drinking the haterade. Just know that if you're going to be on YouTube, you have to have a thick skin. Trolls are completely different than haters. Haters usually post from their original account, whereas trolls create fake accounts just to make your life miserable. The best thing you can do with a troll is just block them. I'm a huge believer in free speech, but trolls just hide behind their computers because they're cowardly posers. Their entire goal is to bring you down, so arguing with them is useless. Remember, your goal is to create new media, not fight the trolls. You're going to need a good camera and a good microphone. Just remember, the better the camera, the better the microphone. Please don't film in the wind unless you have a windscreen. And if you're going to do interviews, you're going to need an external mic. If you know of a good external mic, please let me know in the comment section, because I would actually like to get a new one. Make sure that you have a lot of light. You don't need professional lighting equipment, but make sure that you do have enough light to make your video visual. Your video visual? To make your video viewable. This is how most people's videos look on YouTube. See the difference? Now I'm going to show you a couple different lights. This is my overhead light. It adds a little bit of depth. See the shadows? Now I'm going to open up the side window, just basically opening up the blinds. That adds light on this side of my face. I'm using some Home Depot work lights that I'm reflecting off of the wall, and I'll show you what that looks like. See how much light that adds? This is the room I normally film in. I haven't added any additional light. It just happens that I have a sunroof up here. I've opened the blinds over there. This is where I film most of my videos because I don't want to set up external lights, and this is the best lit room, the best illuminated room in my house. The shorter your video, the more likely that people are going to invest time watching it. Less than a minute is good. 30 seconds if you're trying to make a viral video. And if you're a vlogger, try to keep it under 2 minutes until you've established a solid base of subscribers. Then you can experiment with longer videos. Let people know who you are as a person. This means you need to talk to your camera, and you also have to have a script or at least a rough draft of what you want to say. It's really cool if you're able to shoot awesome basketball shots, but if people don't know who you are, they won't feel connected to you and to your life, and you become incredibly forgettable. You have to edit your videos and cut out the verbal clutter. Nobody wants to hear you going, or where you go, I'm thinking about what I'm going to say. This is essential if you're filming right from your computer and you're not doing any edits. Just think about what you want to say before you start filming. Be consistent. You have to put up at least 1 video a week. And if you miss a week, don't apologize. Seriously, don't apologize. I watched one person's video and they spent half the video apologizing because they weren't putting up enough videos. It's like, really, I've just come to your channel, I want to watch something, don't apologize, it pisses me off, and I'll leave your channel. Don't put up more than 2 videos a week unless you're a daily vlogger, because you need people to be able to go to your videos and watch them. And if you're putting up so many videos, they become buried down your video list and nobody will watch them. Only use music that you have permission to use. This is the biggest mistake I see on YouTube. People put up music and they go, oh, I don't know if I have the rights. If you don't know if you have the rights, you don't have the rights to the music or the image that you're using. You cannot get partnered on YouTube if you consistently put up videos that you don't have the rights to. I am not a lawyer. I've never even played one on TV. So I'm not going to go into the legality of fair use, public domain, and royalty free. It's a complicated subject and it's way beyond the scope of this video. There's tons of bands out there that want to get their music played. So talk to them, ask them if you can use their music, and get the permission in writing before you put the music up. Avoid sub for sub at all cost. Just don't do it! We do not take sub for subbers seriously. We view them as posers. Posers! Because sub for subbers don't care about you or your videos. They'll never come back to your channel, and they're not going to watch what you've created. All they do is spend time finding people they don't know, they don't care about, trying to get them to subscribe to their channel so they appear to be popular. Most of them don't even put up videos. I'd rather spend my time building relationships with people who are going to watch my videos. Along those same lines, you need to establish relationship with people before you ask them to add them to your bonus subscribe box. You know, box for box, because you damn well better know that they're going to say yes. Learn that the hard way. Here's a couple tips to bring people back to your videos. When someone comments on your video, try to comment back, especially if they say something interesting. This will get you another video view. Also, you can ask a question because they'll typically respond with an answer, which will get you another video view. Collaborative videos are a great way to bring people to your channel and build relationship with another YouTuber. But before you ask them, hey, can we make a video together? Think of something creative, because if you just say, hey, can we make a video? That puts the work on their side. That means they have to think of something to make a video with you. Think of something creative, some way that you can benefit them and they can benefit you. That's what co-op is all about. One of the easiest and simplest co-ops you can do is create a video intro. Something like, you're watching Eric Surf 6. Make sure that the video intro is under 10 seconds long and under 25 megs so that you can email it through Gmail. YouTube gatherings are awesome. Now I understand, if you live in North Dakota, you probably don't know too many YouTubers. But that's okay. Create a YouTube gathering. Get it out on Facebook, get it out on Twitter. Do whatever it takes to get a couple YouTubers together, make a co-op video, create friends. That's the best way to get your channel, because if they meet you, they're like, hey, I'm going to subscribe to this guy. Easy. Easy cheesy. Don't forget the people who have helped you along the way. Eric Surf 6 will always be in our bonus box because he believed in us when we had like 400 subscribers. He believed in us way before we were partnered. Treat your YouTube channel like a business. You have no idea where this will lead. Think about this. You get your own channel. It's like having your own television station. I mean, the only thing you can't put up is porn, because that's against YouTube terms of service, and it will get you banned. You don't need a bunch of crazy special effects. But they sure are fun. Try to get as clear audio as possible with as little background noise. I go to people's channels all the time, and I'll watch a video and the audio quality will be so bad that I won't even be able to finish their video, and the chances of me going back to their channel are slim to none. We are here to share videos, which means if you don't have at least one video up on your channel that you created with original content and a profile picture of you, then please don't ask us to subscribe. And if the picture is of a pretty girl and you're not that pretty girl and we find out about it, we're not only going to not subscribe, I'm going to block you because I think that's pretty shady. Here's a few tips that might get you views. Video responses are great because the person goes to their channel, watches your video, and goes, oh, this person is serious. They have an interest in me. I mean, I have a person up in Canada. He makes video responses to our stuff all the time. I know who he is more than almost any of our other subscribers because he puts the effort into making a video response to what we're doing. It's relevant to what we're doing. It's awesome. He's got a bunch of subscribers because of it, and he's going to become hugely popular on YouTube. You could post a video response to a very popular video, and there's a good chance that you'll get some hits because of that. Some people get a lot of views from showing cleavage. Good for them. This is not a particularly attractive option for me. So here's a recap of how to be popular on YouTube. Make cool videos. Don't be a hater. Boobies.